Any moment, any moment. What the hell is that? Oh, Baby Tuesday on deck.
Welcome back. It's a new curse on our youth that no one wants to talk about. But we slipped in the 20s and then we got some answers. Every year, more and more children are suffering from addiction to skill testers. Some lose thousands of dollars, but others lose much, much more.
The skill testing has got you in its grip. Stolen and finished. This ad campaign is the most recent attempt to tackle the ever-growing issue of skill testing addiction. An addiction that ruins millions of lives every year. What are you really testing? Your skill or your family's love? Right now across Australia, 35,000 children are addicted to skill testing. But what they don't realise is that the odds are stacked heavily against them. They suck you in with the pretty colours and the soft toys, but it's rigged. We designed the claws so they could only pick up 30 grams of weight. But most of the toys, they weigh 50 plus, easily. And then something really popular like a Shrek, which is super good at the bottom. 13-year-old Kyle is typical of a child addicted to skill testing.
I pretty much sold everything I owned to play them. And I only ever won one thing. The bottom half got snagged on something.
Claws have flaws. The Skill Testers Addiction Group, run by Michael Dennis, is one organisation tackling this growing problem. Our job here at STAG is to pluck kids away from their addiction to skill testers. Ironically, not unlike the machine itself. Michael set up STAG after he lost his brother to skill testing. He'd become obsessed with getting a Nemo toy. After trying for 16 days straight, he couldn't take it any longer. Unfortunately, in a public suicide, he actually dressed up as a fish and swum out to sea, only to be eaten by sharks. While Michael is the only person actively trying to correct this problem, many community members have been critical of some of his methods. In the past, I've tried to physically prevent kids from using skill testers. And I've also tried to get them addicted to something else. Shift the addiction across. Hey Josh, yeah, terrific work in there today. Yeah, a bit stressful. Yeah, relieve the stress a bit with the cigarette. You sure? You probably kids don't like smoking. I know what he's going through. Lucas Heath is a reformed skill testing addict and now volunteers at STAG. You've got to resist the thrill to test your skill. Resist the thrill to test your skill. I like to come out here to the front line, the shopping centres, just to try and help the kids. Hey, how you doing? Actually, I'll tell you who's the worst. Japanese kids. What are you doing? I'm trying to leave me back to the dog. You're not just wasting your dead, you're wasting your life. Oh. They come all the way to Australia to play our machines. They lock their parents in the car sometimes. It's pretty heartbreaking. But despite all the hard work from Lucas and Michael, skill testing addiction will continue to crush our youth. Until society recognises this problem.
Geez, I think that story would have been over the top. Skill testing is basically like gambling. Surely, if you play long enough, you can't actually lose. Stay with us after the break. The skinny comedian is struggling to become obese so he can make jokes about being fat.
I'm not gaining any weight. I'm a thin piece of shit. I'm disgusting.